Everyone, this is JD with the Ficky Pop Collector channel. I'm here with my friend Gabe,
What up?
and we're actually today going to be doing our video on our San Diego Comic-Con scavenger hunt. So, to give you guys kind of a brief summary, what that was is that at San Diego Comic-Con, we actually put together a small little scavenger hunt, just kind of get it to have some fun when we're at Comic-Con. We had one day to complete as much of the items of the scavenger hunt list as we could, and then just kind of see. And it's also helped us also just get out of our comfort zone and and just try to see cool things at San Diego Comic Con, stuff you possibly could miss. So, so Gabe, what were your thoughts on the scavenger hunt? Did you have fun doing it?
Well, yes, I did have fun doing it. It was just for me personally, my energy levels kind of wound down on day 3. So by the time I was a little tired and I wasn't as outgoing as I needed to be.
Yes.
So I wasn't participating to the level that I should have for a competition. So I apologize, but
Oh, no
it's
worries.
like the con itself was a lot of fun, and I did have fun doing participating in the scavenger hunt.
I know. For me, I was on day one, and what I noticed was for us it was day one, and first day of Comic Con, I'm not in like the headspace to start filming or talking to people, so I'm not because I want to see everything. So yeah, for me it was kind of hard just going on day one. So this is more of a day two kind of a thing, like when you're not as where you can actually get the idea of what the convention looks like, and then you're not trying to guess because yeah, some of the things were hard so to find. So with that being said, so without further ado, we're going to go ahead and do our pop culture scavenger hunt, the San Diego Comic Con 2025 edition.
Starting transmission.
All right, so here it is. I'm going to share on my screen right now is the actual scavenger hunt list that we were using at San Diego Comic Con. So right here we have our scavenger list, and our scavenger list here has all the 15 different items that we had to locate at San Diego Comic Con. And you probably see right here what a pretty good like random items that it make you have to actually travel around the convention center to see or even try to capture one of these. And what I tried to do when I created this list was try to think of what I tried to do when I was creating this list was try to think of ideas like would it be something that makes your Comic Con experience more fun, makes it more exciting if you see one of these items. So that's why I did a bunch of different random stuff. So just go down the list. Here are the items that we had to locate were a Waldo, a cosplay mashup. So a cosplay mashup would be two different IPs that are combined. So like for example, you could have a Ghostbuster Green Lantern, Mandalorian Power Rangers, something like that along those lines. The next item we had on our list was the most expensive collectible on sale and had to be at least $2,000. And I don't think either of us found one of those, but we'll see when we go through the list.
I know.
That was a hard one to find. Well, it wasn't hard. Like anything that was worth $2,000, they didn't have the price tag right there just for you to see it.
Yeah. It's very rare to find a price tag that high, advertised
Yes,
anyways.
I totally agree. A movie costume, something with Nicolas Cage on it, an art piece, a movie prop, a life-size 3D printed object. So this could be as small as a Pokeball or as large as a battle droid. Because I've seen those at some of the conventions, like 3D printed like statues and stuff like that. They're pretty cool.
And I have a story about that one.
Okay. A droid, a YouTuber or podcaster,
I have a story about that one too.
uh, a celebrity, a toy display, and by toy display means like taking a photo from like the Hasbro booth, the Lego booth, something that easy. That's kind of what I was going for with that one. An art piece made from reused items. So let's say something made out of comic pages, or something made out of old little McDonald toys and stuff like that. So that's kind of what that was. A Five Nights at Freddy's cosplayer or something related to Five Nights at Freddy's, and a giant D20 dice, which I saw one at a panel, but I never saw one in person.
I don't like what because I didn't find one. So like, what would you consider a like the size of a giant D20?
anything. So if it was like, let's say about like the one I saw was an
Basketball?
inflatable, yeah, basketball. It was an inflatable one, so the size of a beach ball. It was like
Oh, okay.
so they were using one of the panels at the Funko panel. They were actually tossing it. They were trying to, until Alan Tudyk
Oh,
decided to destroy it.
I think I saw that in your video, yeah.
Yeah, so they do have some of the are really easy, some are really hard. So we're going through the actual photos. We'll kind of do a little discussion on the items, and we'll start keeping track on who actually got a point for it. If it's something we're going back and forth on, we'll vote and maybe make a decision whether or not it counts for a point. And then, like I said, the winner is actually going to pick a movie, and the losing team is going to pay for that movie. So once we get tally up all the votes. So you ready for this?
I hope so.
Hey, I just think it's prepare for next year.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually like this list, so I might actually use it again next year because it's such kind of fun list to use.
Yeah, it really is. 'Cause now I'm thinking of, like we'll get into it, but
Yeah.
there's some things that I missed that and I didn't do some of these correctly either, so
So we'll see how that works out. All right. I will also have this available online, so I'll put a link to actually this form in case you guys want to also do the scavenger hunt too, either at San Diego Comic Con again next year, or at New York, or at your local Comic Con. Because this fits any convention you go to, so what makes it kind of fun. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll get into our photos. You ready? So let's
yep.
see what we got. Okay. First item here on the list was my photo with me with my cosplay mashup. And this was with a, hold on, Piccolo, Wicked Witch of the West cosplay mashup.
Alphaba to be exact, but
It's Wicked. It could be Wicked Witch.
I'm more impressed that you got the Piccolo name right.
You know what? I was going back and forth. I won't say it because you give me no street credit on anime, but I said Sal when I first saw it.
Oh, no.
And I was like, that's not right. That's Piccolo. That's not Cell at all. So, hey, Dragon Ball Z, woo, I got my character right.
You really did. Congratulations.
All
I
right.
saw
So,
this person walking around, I forget if it was this day or another day, but
yeah.
saw him,
Yeah.
I didn't think to stop him.
Yeah, I saw him like 3 or 4 times. After I took this photo, I think I ran into him maybe a dozen more times throughout the convention center. I was like, I feel like I'm stalking this guy. I was telling Tasha, I was like, I think I'm following this guy because I keep seeing him every time we turn a corner. So yeah, that was a cool photo. So we get that point for me. That was my cosplay one. So Gabe, this is yours, and I believe this is your cosplay mashup too, right?
One of them, yes. I think
Yes.
there's another one. Yeah. I saw this lady, when we were walking, to drop stuff o by, sorry, to drop off stuff in the car and to get some food, I think, and, she was just outside of that hotel right by the Percy, setup.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, so that's cool Mandalorian." Then I saw the helmet, I was like, "Oh, Power Ranger, perfect."
And that's a really cool like mashup because I don't think I even saw any of the Power Ranger like mashups like that. So that's really cool to see. So that's a good one.
She has, like, a whole, like, the suit is, like, a really great mashup of both costumes. Like, I wish I would've got, like, the full, like, a separate photo of her just, like, posing.
Yeah, there
Costume is
is.
really good.
I think Teresa did take a photo with you and this person taking a photo. It was in the photos from the Comic-Con slideshow she sent
Oh,
me.
really?
Yeah. So you do have one of
Oh,
this.
I'll get it
All
from you
right.
later then.
Yeah. All right. So let's take
That's
a
a
look at
point
the
for me.
point for you. Yep. So here is my photo with Waldo, and I got Carmen San Diego in that photo too.
Look how
So
excited Waldo is too.
he is so happy to be there. Like, yeah. So this is my photo of Waldo. So I did find a Waldo. I mean, should get bonus points for actually finding a Carmen San Diego too.
Why? That's on the list, isn't it?
No, it's not. But
Don't
how
try to
odd is
cheat me.
that? Huh?
So don't try to cheat me.
Okay, I won't.
But
Maybe if
how
we're
what, sorry?
tied.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe if we're tied, I'm gonna count that one. No, but it's actually kind of cool because I don't think we like to find a Carmen San Diego in the wild too. That's such a rare costume to find anywhere else.
It really
So,
is.
and this was the day I saw the Galactus when I was at the Marvel Marvel booth. So Galactus is like right in front of us walking around too, and I took this photo.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's a cool one. All right, so that's my Waldo. And then there's this one, Gabe. I don't know what this one was.
So I think this was my first mashup
Okay,
because it's a
Kobe one.
Kobe-wan, yeah. So it's like a Jedi mixed with like a super Lakers fan or Kobe Bryant, if you will.
Hey, it's different. It's very unique.
Yeah. This guy was just like out in the main lobby area posing for all these pictures.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that one. Okay, we already have your mashup. That would actually count though. I would count that as a mashup if we need another mashup one.
It
Anybody
could be
else
a
out
celebrity
there?
though because of the Kobe.
Uh, well, it's not Kobe Bryant though.
But he's just wearing a mask
Oh,
and he shrunk a few feet.
yeah, he shrunk a little bit. Uh, that won't count for celebrity. Anybody that's watching the video, what do you guys think? Would you have counted this for a mashup? Let me know in the comment section down below.
Or a celebrity and vote
Or
yes.
celebrity. Or celebrity vote. Let us know in the comments. If you think Kobe One is a celebrity or is it considered to be a good matchup, let us know in the comments. All right, so let's take a look at the next photo I have on my list. All right, Gabe, what is this photo?
Merch, I think. What was it?
A display, a toy display?
A toy display, yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'll give you this one. It is a bunch of different collectible display. I'll let you have a point for this one. I was thinking more of a toys like Jazzwares or Hasbro, but it's technically like a toy display. A bunch of different collectibles on there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Got the
no,
Hello Kitty, the little mini house.
yeah, there's a lot of little Hello Kitty stuff. So yeah, okay, I'm giving you this one. Get a point for this one. All right. So here is my at Alex Ross booth. So I have this as my art piece. So one of the art pieces out there. Would you agree?
I mean, his stuff is always art, so yeah, automatically.
Now my question is though, these are also for sale. Can I
There's no
count?
there's no price tag.
There is no price tag on it.
'Cause we
If I
both know
look,
how much those cost, but there's no price tag.
ah, you're not gonna give it to me for the most expensive collectible over $2,000?
If there was a price tag, I would because I couldn't argue it.
Dang it. Okay. What if I go look it up right now? How much are these
No,
prints gonna be? Okay. Alrighty then. Darn it. I was gonna try to count that for 2 points.
because I knew you were going to.
I know. You knew right away when I mentioned it. Like, what vote on which ones count. Alright, so I give myself a point. That's 3 for me so far and 2 for you. That's where we're at right now. Alright. I love Alex Rock's art. This is really cool. I even like these two. I was like, this is a perfect layout pose for those two.
I love the his version of Torment, the Spider-Man cover,
Yeah.
and my wife actually got me that comic book.
Oh, that's so cool. That's awesome. That's real neat. Man, I like this. This is so cool. All right. Alex Ross, my favorite artist ever for comic books.
Same.
Hands down.
That booth, just really quick, like if anybody ever gets a chance to go to San Diego Comic Con or go to one of his art displays, like I highly recommend it. Even if you're not really into comic books that much, like just seeing his art in person, you see like the brushstrokes, the detail, how he uses blacks, how he uses whites. Like, he's an amazing artist, just like as an artist.
Yeah, I totally agree. They're not, hands down. All right. Here is for your art piece.
Yes, this was actually near Artist Alley,
Oh wow.
and yeah, they had these huge art interpretations of like Snow White and some other Disney characters and other pop culture characters.
I like the art on it. It's like the Snow White art. So yeah, that is cool. And it's a painting too.
Hmm.
It looks like that's awesome.
Yeah, it was a painting.
All right, that's your art piece. That's number 3. 3 points for you now. Next one here. I actually consider this my props from the movies because these are the Star Wars props used in Ahsoka and Mandalorian.
I have to agree because even the little display card said that those were movie props.
Yes. So that's 1 point for me. All right. Next up. All right. So this one, I wasn't sure what this was supposed to be.
Oh, so that actually works out very perfect because um one I just like the Monkey King. So his costume was the Monkey King from
Okay.
that old book and then like a billion other stories inspired Goku, the
Yeah.
whole thing. So I just really liked his costume. So I took a picture with him. My wife pointed out that in the background, that's Waldo.
That is true. It is one of the stripes. Do I want to give you that being Waldo? He's not wearing the hat though.
You don't know he's wearing the hat. It's cut off.
That is true. Can't see his head. All right.
Because why else would you wear the red and white striped shirt if you're not trying to be Waldo? Who else
That is
wears that
true.
damn shirt?
That is true. All right. I'm going to give you this one for the point. But I have one similar to this later on. So I want that. I'm going to.
You have to argue as much as I did too, though.
Yeah. Okay. I will. And then. So I'll give you the point for that one for that being Waldo. I'll give you that one. But yeah. So yeah. Okay. I'll give you that one for Waldo. So we're at 4-4. We're tied right now.
Cool.
So.
And just really quick, because it's not in the picture, but this guy's staff was like really well designed.
Oh,
And like all
really?
the etchings and the little rings on the end.
Yeah. It looked really cool. Like I think I may have saw him one of the days too. I think he was there more than one day. So I think I may have saw him on Thursday when we were there. I could have sworn I saw Monkey King. Is it Monkey King or
Yeah, Monkey King.
Monkey? Yeah, so cool. I mean, kind of, the other cosplayers there were amazing this year.
They really
Yeah.
were. I'm
All
just
right.
like one year I want to go to their costume contest.
The Masquerade?
It's Masquerade, yeah.
I know. I don't think I've ever been to the Masquerade ever for any of the convention. Yeah, the whole time I've been there. Usually we're usually in a panel that night.
Mhm.
That's usually Kevin Smith's panel. Or we're out doing something at one of the other exhibits, the thing, or we're home asleep.
Yeah.
Oh man. No, one year, I do want to go because we go to the one here in Phoenix all the time. So
Mhm.
one of these years, I do want to go hit up the Masquerade Ball at the San Diego Comic Con. That'd be awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and get the next photo. So we're tied, I said, at 4-4. All right, here's mine, and I have here is my movie costume.
Was it a costume and a prop?
Yeah, costume and a prop. Yeah.
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
So I have this that movie costume. It's my costume. It even says it said on the bottom. It's not in this photo. I'm in front of it, where it has the Corset's costumes on the bottom. It tells you which one it is. So, and that's pretty cool.
That's
I
really
actually, because
cool.
there's two costumes I was debating on posting it here. So I have a picture of me with this costume and the picture of me and the Fantastic Four costumes. Because those are the movie prop costumes too.
Yeah. Even the Galactus one. That one looked really
Yeah,
cool.
that one looked awesome. Yeah. So I had my choice there. I was like, I have one of these two. All right. So I give myself the point there. So we're 5-4. All right. Next up on our list.
Oh, I took a
Uh,
picture with her. Okay, yay. I couldn't
yes.
remember if I took a picture of her, if I took a picture with her.
Yeah. So
So
this is our Five Nights at Freddy's.
yeah. But anyway, she was right in front of us. And she like you said, she was very nice and she was dressed as like a Chica inspired
Yes.
posh type of mix up costume.
I know. That's
Oh,
pretty
I
cool.
noticed the bib that she's wearing.
Yeah, she wearing the Let's Party bib that Chica wears.
And I think her backpack was a character too. I think it was the
Oh,
fox. I don't know.
it's like Foxy
Yeah.
because there's the hook right here.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's Foxy in the costume. That's kind of cool. I know that definitely is. Okay, so funny story. I didn't have a photo here from Five Nights at Freddy's. When I went to go take a photo with the person, I saw somebody in Springtrap costume. And I was walking up to him, and it's in the video. I think it's in the video. But he was getting out of the costume, and I walked up to go get a photo with him. So I'm like, oh nope, no, I did this. I had to walk away. So yeah, he was like burning up in the costume too. So they had taken off his head, and they were getting him. out of the costume altogether. So, and then I never saw another what should I call it? Another Fridays and Freddy's for the rest of the convention. After that,
Oh, really? I think I saw a Foxy walking around.
did you? Yeah, that was the only one I saw. There was a spring trap. That was it. And I looked all day on Thursday over there, and I could never find another one. I even looked Sunday just in case. But Sunday, there's not many people in costumes on Sunday though. So
No, it's not.
next up on yours was the droid,
Yep.
and I'm
R2D2.
using that one, RT2. That's cool. I wish I would have got a droid one. There was one droid I saw, and I couldn't get the guy to actually like stop so I get a picture with him at all.
Was it
So
the Dalek?
no, it was a droid. It was a RD2, but a pink one that had to go to
Oh,
pray.
I saw that one.
Yeah, it was like all over the convention afterwards. I saw pictures all over online. But yeah, I waited. I tried to get a photo with it, and I was never able to. So that's really cool though. Got a nice cool droid R2D2. I love them. I love having the giant droids. They move around. They talk to you,
Yeah.
and sometimes the controllers will mess with people as they walk by.
Yeah, they'll have it poke you or follow you for like way too
Yes,
fucking far.
exactly. All
Okay,
right.
a
So
question for you before you move on.
yes,
Because I noticed the Fallout person in the background.
yeah.
So he has to have a 3D printed something on him, like that gun in the holster.
No, I'm not gonna count it.
Ah, come on.
No, I can't see it. It's too blurry. Too far away. I even zoomed in on the photos.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. All right. So let's go to the next one. Oh, here's the photo of me in the Fantastic Four.
And you got the big Galactus.
And I had a big axe in the background too. So I already got my costume though, so I can't count those. But yeah, it was a really cool display. And right here in this side, right here, the I think probably Sunday or later on, the giant Galactus suit was right here. So
It
the
was
costume, yeah, the costume Galactus wore in the movie was right here standing up, which is so awesome with the Marvel booth. You can always pretty much guarantee that every day of the convention there's going to be a new costume somewhere on display in there. Because last year it was Deadpool's costume was done the first day of the convention, and then by the time Friday came around, the movie came out. Then you saw Wolverine's costume.
Mm-hmm. Did they move Deadpool's higher?
Yeah, they kept moving it back and forth through the convention too last year.
Oh, okay.
Like Deadpool on top, Wolverine on the bottom, and then it flip flopped throughout the convention.
It's funny. If you think about it, that's funny because of that fucking movie.
I know it makes sense. And this one here, yeah, this is cool. And the costumes look pretty neat too. So, in my full video, I do have like a close ups of the costumes, so you can take a look.
Really quick aside, Sunday me and your wife were waiting for you to come back to this booth, and
Yeah,
like walking right by us was on the back of this booth. There was like this incredibly like accurate Johnny Storm who walked past us. Like he
really,
almost looked like a stunt double for the guy in the movie.
for Joseph Quinn,
Yeah,
that's kind of cool. There was actually a lot. There were a lot of actual Fantastic Four cosplayers this year.
there were.
Saw a whole bunch of them. That's cool though. That's cool. I didn't see. I don't think I even saw that at all. Oh, there's a photo of me and looking serious at the Cad Bane hat and gun.
Oh,
But I got my movie prop already, so that doesn't count. And this one, does it say
uh,
anything, or is it just another photo with you with TIE Fighter?
it might have been 3D printed,
Oh, is it the price one?
or it
Let me
might have
check
been the
it.
price. Either
Let's
this one or
see.
the next photo that we just saw.
Okay, I'll go to the next one really quick. So yeah, this is really cool. I like the TIE Fighter. I remember this booth. They had a lot of Star Wars collectibles on display there, like the helmets and stuff like that. There's like Elite or something collectibles or collections like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're really cool stuff. So that might be the one with the price. It kind of looks like it right here. So is this one's the next one?
Yeah, this is the one. Oh, I wish it came out better because those prices were like really high. You can't see them.
Oh, do you remember how much they were around?
I don't. I'm not even sure they were
Okay,
2000.
gotcha. But heck, I got some artwork in there. It's really cool. They're
Yeah,
prints, weren't they?
yeah, they're prints.
That's so that would count as artwork too. art pieces. All right, so here's my photo that I told you I was gonna cut this one. It's DMC in the background. And I'll show it right here. There he is.
Mhm.
And in the
So
video, you can
go
see
ahead,
me
sorry.
standing behind him.
That's right.
I was trying to get his attention. They wouldn't let me. And then eventually the guys from Funko came out and pulled him away. So I think this counts as a celebrity.
I mean, you didn't take a picture with him, though.
You did a picture with Waldo. He was in the background. Your photo too.
He was looking in my direction, though. DMC is clearly not looking in your direction.
We'll vote
I'll
on it.
I'll give it to you because,
Go
I
with
mean,
me.
DMC is, like, at the po at a stature where, like, he can tell you no.
Exactly. He could have hit me or behind him, but I was standing behind him trying to get his attention. Um, it was funny though. We saw him. Tasha goes, "There's somebody famous right there. Everybody's huddling around this person." And I look around like, "Oh, it's DMC." She goes, "What? Really?" And we ran over there trying to get a focus. At this time, right before this, there was nobody. There was a people taking selfies with him, and
Mhm,
that was it. I was like, "Oh my god, I can go get a selfie with him." And then I was sitting there, I was waiting. I'm like, what do I want to say? Because I know Run DMC. I know, but I'm not like, I don't listen. I didn't really listen to his music that much.
mhm.
So I know who you are, but I'm going to be a poser right here. But I know you're,
Just be like,
uh,
"Yo, I like your Adidas."
hey, I know you do comic books. Daryl makes comics. That's what it is.
"Oh, really?"
Comic line. Yeah. DMC comic line. I think that's what it was. I'll have to proof check that. It was a little thing. If I'm wrong, I'll put it right here. Okay, we counted that one. So we're tied right now, 6-6. It's actually not as bad as I thought we were. I thought we had way less.
I know.
All right, so next up. All right, here's my other one, my YouTubers. So these two are YouTubers that I follow on Funko Pops. So this guy right here is Sidekick Inc. He does a lot of artwork and comic book stuff and open box openings and stuff like that. And then this guy right here is Top Pops. He is like the largest Funko YouTuber at with 3 million followers already.
Wow, really?
Yeah, you verifying that they're real?
No, sorry, I was trying to I have a story about my YouTuber, so I was
Okay,
trying to quickly find his name off of, Instagram. I was trying not to look that obvious, I'm sorry.
no, it's fine. I don't think I got a picture with that with your YouTuber in the list of photos.
I didn't, and that's the story.
Oh, and then okay, I'll give myself that one. I think people out there who are watching us who know these two YouTubers will be like, yes. And this was very awkward too because I wasn't planning on talking to them, and I was walking around doing the B-roll the Funko booth because we were gonna just like be real because nobody was in there anymore. It was the end of the day,
Mhm,
and I was like, "Oh, I'll get some footage of stuff walking around, and show the empty shells, stuff like that." I saw them. Oh, look, like it's so so. Tasha goes, "Talk to him." So I did. And I'm like, I'm talking to him. I'm like, "Oh yeah, my wife's right here. She's recording you." She's
oh, it's them waving?
yes, I started waving at her when she was recording.
Oh, that's cool. They seem pretty friendly.
They were really nice guys, and they actually helped because I was super nervous. Like it's funny being nervous talking to somebody like that, going, I watch you guys on YouTube and thank you for your work. You know what I mean? But they actually held the conversation better than I did. So I told you right there. They knew how to interact with me being nervous and then at least keep the conversation going, which was really cool.
That is really cool. I'm glad they were so nice and, open towards you.
I didn't have a mic on either. It's kind of a bummer too. So I had to raise the volume really loud on those scenes on them.
Oh.
Because I wasn't planning on talking to them. I was going to just get a photo with them or something. So,
Oh, okay.
but yeah. So there's those guys. And then,
So, really quick,
all right,
because my story of this guy, so I'm not sure if he has a YouTube channel, he's more of like an Instagram influencer type of person,
okay,
and, his name is 'cause I always forget his name, Tony Weaver Jr.
okay,
So, I'm not sure if you've ever seen his stuff, he has, like, this purple hat with, like, horns coming out of it, And he's like a big proponent of like black comic books, black media, and all that. And
Okay.
trying to, and now he's starting like this kind of like a reading rainbows type of thing where he's trying to get young kids back with like books and all that stuff.
Okay.
But he's always like he's a proponent of equal rights and kids reading and nerd culture, like super nerd culture. Like this dude's a
All
huge
right.
nerd. Um, and I saw him, I saw him walking through San Diego Comic Con. It looked like he was leaving the bathroom or going to the bathroom. I don't remember which.
Yeah.
And I had like bags of stuff on me. I was setting it down, and then I looked up and I was like, "Oh, that's a dude. I should try to talk to him. What is his name?" And I was like, "What is his name?" And I
That's
couldn't think
funny.
of his name at all. It's like I know the visual. I know what he looks like. He had the hat on.
Yeah.
I just could not think of his name. So I was just like, "Well, there goes that opportunity."
Oh, you got so close.
Yeah.
But I am going to give you a point though, because technically, let's see, where is this 19 at? You did talk to me.
Oh, that's true. You are a YouTuber.
Not a lot of following, but hey, I don't count it. I was photo in the pics. I was like, oh, yes, it kind of works. It does count. That's what, and we were filming that opening sequence that it did, the volume and the sound, everything did not come out right.
It was very windy that day. I was a little surprised you were trying to go
Yeah,
for it like that.
I realized it didn't, just didn't work out. So I guess I figured I would do it this way. And I think it was way more fun,
Yeah.
going through all the photos, talking about all the photos and stuff like that. So I think that is all of it. That's all the pictures I had. Yep. So that is everything. So that being said, we actually tied 7-7.
Yes. I actually tied you. I thought I was gonna lose horribly.
Is that 7-7? Hold on, let me make sure.
A few minutes later.
So there we are. We had 7-7. We actually tied, and I didn't think we were going to tie.
I thought you were gonna
Uh,
destroy me, honestly.
what's funny is that I was telling Tasha about this. I was like, we were trying to get this. We were doing this. I was like, we were trying to go off memory. I was even looking at the list when we were taking the photos. So I forgot half the time oh yeah, I could have done that photo. I could have done that one. And then our tiebreaker was supposed to be who had the most expensive item. The collectible, that's that one. It makes me laugh. Oh wow. All right. So our options then is which ones? Okay, we just tied. That's it.
No winner. Sorry, folks.
No winner. All right, guys. We tied up on here. Uh, we forgot to do our tiebreaker.
I know.
So, anyway, so look, I'll let everybody decide. You guys go through the photos. If you can determine the TIE Fighter one, a price for that one, that'll be the tiebreaker for Gabe to go over. If so, right out there that's watching this, and you find in the comments, put in the comments how much if you're able to find online where what store it's from and how much it was going for. And if somebody can find it out there, that I will count it as 1 point. And that'll be the tiebreaker question. All right. With that being said, all right. So with that, what are your final thoughts on San Diego Comic Con this year?
I had a blast this year. Got to see a bunch of costumes, got to see a bunch of cool like toys and displays and art pieces and statues. I finally got my wife to have the traditional hard to get in the past Hall H experience.
Yes.
So we got in for the Alien TV show panel, and then we stayed in there the rest of the day. Got to see the Predator movie. The panel for that, we got to see the Neutron panel for that Stephen King movie.
Long walk.
Yeah, Long Walk. That's the presentation for that. That was very creepy. So yeah, that was an incredible day. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, this convention was amazing. I got to see Critical Role live. That was awesome.
Oh, that's right. You did go see them on Thursday, right?
Yeah, Thursday.
Yeah.
Got to see some clips from the new show coming out this November. I'm super excited for.
That's cool.
Yeah, so like this year was really fun, like a lot of fun.
That's so awesome. I know. It was probably one of my. It was fun. Like we only went. Like me and my wife only went 2 days this year, and it was the most like heavy like event doing stuff for those 2 days. Like you said, we got to go to Hollywood on Thursday, and we saw the Comedy Central guys. We saw Toxic Avenger. We saw uh, what else? We see Five Nights at Freddy's, and then Paul Feig and um, Rob Reiner. So that was really cool. And we also got to see the oh, on Sunday we both got to see George Lucas, his first Comic Con experience too, which is really cool.
That was really cool. It was
Yep.
him, Guillermo del Toro, Queen Latifah,
Yep.
and
Together we're artists working for Star Wars.
can't remember his name.
Uh,
It was so nice to see George.
yes, the bad part about that one, and I'll be honest, is that how George did not look like he wanted to be there as much, or I don't know, he just didn't seem like he was having as much fun.
I mean, he's very old, so
I know he wanted to talk about stories, like,
yeah.
and everybody's like, let's talk about the museum. He's like, no, I want to talk about narrative art.
hmm
So yeah, it's okay though. Got to see him in person. That's cool.
Yes.
Anything else that stood out for you? Any bad experience? Anything bad that you like hope that they fix next time or future years?
I mean, they're never going to fix it, and I understand why because of like people. There's too many people on the show floor, but like the constant screaming at everybody to keep moving, you can't stop for even a second, especially if you're by the big vendor booths.
Yes.
I mean, they like yell at you to freaking move.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I noticed that too. There's some of the guys in there are a little power hungry.
hmm
Some are very nice because we ask questions. Like we would ask questions. Some people would ask a question about a line or something. Very nice. They'd help you out, show you where to go. Other people, you ask them a question and they would yell at you and go, "Get out of the way." Like, okay, so you're not a person I want to talk to. That does suck.
hmm It's very triggering for me, honestly, and like I had to like purposely not walk past back there a few times.
I know what you mean. Yeah. So this is my. I've been going to San Diego Comic Con not every year, but my first year was '05, I think it was. So for 20 years, and then I took a couple of years way to go. But since '05, just going back to when I went the very first time to San Diego Comic Con, and you could walk in, it was very easily you walk in, it wasn't that crowded. You could walk to Hall H all the time. That's how this convention felt like for the first time in a long time. What it felt like was when I went the first couple of years before Twilight came out and destroyed Comic Con.
Yeah, I was surprised on Friday the Hall H was packed.
Was it?
Yeah, like from front to back.
Yeah, it wasn't packed on Thursday at all. Yeah,
Really,
it was like empty most of the time we were there. Just crazy.
and that was the
Uh,
reason why I convinced my wife to just stay in the hall. I mean, other than I really want to see Tron.
yeah, yeah. You never know if you'll be able to get back in.
hmm
One of the rules of Comic Con is once you get in Hall H, you stay in Hall H.
Absolutely.
Because you may never be able to get back in. And the big part was like this year, none of the major studios were there at Comic Con this year, so Hall H was kind of dead for the most part. So yeah, but for me, like I said, like I think this year though, I realized Thursday isn't the most funnest night at the con. There's not much going on Thursday night. Like Friday night, I was looking at the schedule for Friday night. And I was like, oh, there's that panel. I want to go to that panel, and that panel. So it was at nighttime, and like we did 2 days of convention, 2 days, exploring San Diego. I think if I do it again next year, I want to spend another day outside the convention because a lot of the events outside the convention you don't need to have a pass for. So you can go stand in line for hours, but you don't need to have any San Diego Comic Con passes. So the activations outside, like the Adult Swim, the Hulu panel, they had a Predator Badland, the Peacemaker one, all those were open to the public. And I'm thinking like next year that maybe something I want to go try out and actually go around and try to see some of those things during the day. I'm not doing it enough. Not going to be in the convention center. Might as well see what else I can go do and go see what other cool things go on. Because there's so much going on. Like all of San Diego is packed with stuff.
Yeah. You'll be
So
able to find some free handouts too.
free food, free stuff, free events, free swag, like you name it, which is really cool. And I still miss the other part of it, the convention. Like you guys went on to it's a side by the bridge. You guys were over there. I think you saw where the Hello Kitty cafe truck was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we never walked over there, so we never saw any of that stuff during the week. So it's like there's so much to see. It's crazy how much there's to see out there. So
Yeah.
hopefully next year. That's pretty much it.
And they have
I
some
mean,
trucks there too.
yeah, they have food trucks there. So that's gonna be like a must. But yeah, no, let everybody know out there too that San Diego Comic-Con, the tickets do go on sale in October for the re-registration. So if you went last year in October, the tickets go on sale. I'll put the date down here on the screen right now between us. And then the open registration usually is a month later, so I'm probably thinking about November-ish. That's an open registration. And I'll let you know, guys, because one thing I've heard people say is like, oh, I'll just wait till closer to July. No, do not wait. San Diego Comic Con sells out flipping fast.
Pretty much the day
And
those tickets go on sale.
yeah, usually within the first half an hour of the tickets going on sale. Yeah, and you need to have your own IDs for that, so member IDs. So if you haven't created, if you're thinking about going next year, at least create your member's ID now. Get that all situated, and then when the general admission goes on sale in November, that's usually about when it goes on sale. That's when you want to make sure you get your tickets. So yeah, so Comic Con isn't something you do last minute. It's a major planning event up ahead of the event.
Because it's just so big and so popular now, and every like so many more people who don't have an interest in comic books or pop culture and everything are interested in going.
Yeah, you got everybody out there too. The resellers are out there, So we got all those people out there too at the convention. So it gets crazy, and it's so much fun though. I always have a great time going to Comic Con.
Oh,
The
definitely.
it's like the best thing. You may be tired, exhausted, and you can't walk no more. You're just your feet are killing you, or your back's killing you. But it's by far my favorite times. And like this year was just good. I enjoyed this year a lot just because, like I said, I didn't feel as crowded. It probably was Friday and Saturday more so. But like Thursday was pretty nice, and Sunday was really nice too. I didn't feel overwhelmed like I usually do. Because there's been years in the past where it's really overwhelming. Like how many people are there? So
Yeah,
yeah.
it's very packed. What's the elbows basically?
Yep. All right. Well, with that being said, we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Let me know in the comment section down below. Did you guys enjoy the little scavenger hunt that we did? Did you guys have fun? Did you guys enjoy that? Would you like to see us do it again? Let me know in the comment section down below. Give some likes. That way we know that you did enjoy watching this. And so you guys know, just make sure you hit the like, the subscribe, and the notification bell. That way you're notified every time a new video is posted. And Gabe, do you have any final thoughts before we sign off?
Um, it was a fun. This is a really fun game. I want to say thank you to you for putting this together. Um, I need to thank my wife after this when we're done because she saved me with some photos that she took.
Awesome. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, thank you, Gabe, for already doing this video. It was so much fun. I had a great time. I'm glad you did too. That was
definitely,
it.
definitely.
I would do this again. I want probably try doing it same for Phoenix and then again for San Diego. All right, guys, and that wraps it up on this video. I'd say thank you again. Thank you, Gabe, for doing this scavenger hunt with me at San Diego Comic Con. This is our last Comic Con or video for San Diego Comic Con. That'll be it. And then we'll be going back to some other fun videos throughout the month of September. And I just want to say thank you, everybody, and glad you hopefully you enjoyed. And thank you, Gabe. And until next time, I'm JD, and this is
Gabe.
and this is the Figgy Pop Club channel.
That concludes a Figgy Pop transmission.